everyone, welcome to my channel. Well, just a little bit of background about myself. I started out in a corporate world as soon as I was able to graduate at 21. I worked my way up to the ranks and became head of the outbound department, which is the sales department in a telecommunications company in the Philippines called Cyber City Teleservices. It was very corporate, very professional, but then when I turned 28, I realized, what if I were to die tomorrow? I mean, is this it? I'm sure there are other things that I can explore in doing, other facets of my life that I could possibly try out. But if I keep doing it, then I might not be able to discover if I actually could do more things than being in the corporate world. And so I decided to quit that job, which paid me a lot. It got me my accommodations for free, as well as my utilities. You know, it was a really, really good job, but I decided to leave that career and decided to work on being a musician. And so for an entire year, my savings, I just used it up, tried to build up my band. I wrote songs with my band, about 10 songs actually in a span of 6 years, and just gigged all over town and just tried to make connections, tried to party, to try to work on my social skills, because I'm actually a very, very shy person. When my funds were depleted at the end of that year, I decided I need to go get a job or I will be a homeless musician. And so I started working as a DJ. I loved that job, but it wasn't enough to pay the bills. And so I had to take on about every single job opportunity that came my way, from teaching Filipinos how to speak English. These are Filipinos who want to work in call centers but don't have the necessary skills yet to speak English and pass the job interview. And so that job was actually very, very fulfilling for me, because I was able to help hundreds and hundreds of Filipinos find better jobs so that they can be of help to their family. And, you know, just seeing them so happy, crying in gratitude. I've taken on so many different job titles. I've had in every single thing that I've done, I never really learned it formally. I just kind of went in there, immersed myself in whatever it was.
With Venice Yachts, McKinley Hill has put together called Venice Sunset Party Summer Spin Dependent.
And I just found ways to do it. And so this channel is to be able to share all of the accumulated knowledge, tips, skills, and whatnot that I've gained throughout the years, in hopes that it would be of help to you. I'm sorry that I can't just be categorized into one specific topic, because I've done all these jobs and there's so many things that I've done that I can actually, you know, give tips to a lot of these things. So I've also hosted hundreds of different events. I also practice Kung Fu, Shaolin Hung Foot Kung Fu to be precise. I also shortly met my husband after becoming a DJ, started hosting for YouTube for a channel called User Games TV, which now is called Ritual Network.
Welcome to User Games TV.
Her name's Ro.
And he's Reggie.
And we're here to talk about what's going on down there in Everett.
After that, I became a news anchor for CNN Philippines, and that was when all of those extracurricular activities had to cease, because obviously I had to be very professional, you know, very, very respectable. And here's a snippet of what I used to do when I was an anchor.
Welcome back to Network News Weekend on CNN Philippines. I'm Roanna. In sports news, the rain or shine Elasto Painters edged the Barako Bull Energy in double overtime.
What makes her different? Unlike most on Facebook, Beverly is completely blind.
Imagine waking up not being able to see. How do you do simple tasks like cook, clean, or even cross the street? Today, we find out how several individuals are making this more possible for the visually impaired.
That was me as a news anchor, and obviously, you know, people didn't even realize I had all these tats all over me, to not only be that respectable persona at work, but also to be that in my everyday life. And for me, I wanted to do so many other things. I wanted to immerse myself in art. I wanted to immerse myself in cultures and traveling. And so I quit my job, and we lived in Boracay for about 8 months. And that was last year, from January till November. And then November we went here to America, and we've been traveling to different cities and states, visiting family and friends. And finally we're here in the Woodlands in Texas to settle down for a little bit, just to kind of get our bearings once again. This channel is not just about sharing those things that I've accumulated in the past of knowledge, of videos, of things that I've done, and tips and tricks in case you were in that field, but it also is going to be like an album where we can just put all of our home videos, photos, so that even if we lose our hard drives, our computer crashes and whatnot, at least it'll always be there forever online, and my baby Red Rocket will always be able to see it. Also, a lot of different fitness tips and tricks that I use to keep myself motivated to be healthy. My mom passed away at the age of 62 because unfortunately she wasn't that adamant about being healthy and being fit. She loved to enjoy life. She was an awesome mom, but she did like, you know, good food, and she liked partying, which I also liked myself, and so I want to balance it by trying to be as healthy whenever I can. And so I'll be sharing with you a lot of fitness tips, motivational things that keep me going to the gym. And you know, these are just some of the things that I have on my channel. And if you have questions for me, if you'd like to get to know me better, simply comment below on any one of my videos, and I would be very, very happy to hear from you. So hopefully you do that soon, and please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for visiting my channel.